Okay, right off the bat, I'm gonna be real with you all. I was watching this anime weekly, as most of you were, I presume, but after episode 4, I fell out of the loop. I didn't know why at the time, I just knew I was not feeling that excitement that you get with some shows where you know exactly what day and what time of day that you get your weekly fix. Like, I know that Shunji family episodes drop very early on Wednesday mornings. Okay, that probably doesn't help my case. Point is, there was something about this anime that was failing to really grab my repeated attention, but I think I know why now. This show is more sauce than food. You see this? This is Lazarus. This show has phenomenal art and a killer soundtrack, and I have very few qualms with the production of this thing, but as much as I enjoy what they get up to, I don't really care about the characters. Look, Lazarus has a lot of qualities about it that can convince you to turn that first episode on. But for me, it was the premise. The second coming of Einstein made the world's coolest drug. Why is it so cool, you ask? It cures all pain. No ouchies, no boo-boos, forever. So of course almost everyone on planet Earth hears how cool this drug is and at least tries it once. I mean, come on, you would, right? What could go wrong? Uh-oh guys, Einstein has gone and done us silly. And everyone who has ever had the drug in their system will die, starting in 30 days. But if anyone can find wherever he is, then he will release the cure to the public. Governments from all over the world are sending whatever special forces they can across the globe with almost nothing to go off in hopes of tracking this madman down. But we get to follow the Suicide Squad. Alright gang, I am 9 episodes deep in this series, and quite frankly, if any of these characters took a bullet to the frontal cortex, I don't think I would care all that much. And that might be the point. The read I've got on the story so far is that all of these characters are just vehicles to explore the various ideas and messages that the show is interested in telling. But when you spend half an episode trying to make me care about this soured lesbian relationship, I end up watching this woman screaming her heart out while the world crumbles around her while I look like this. The show does not give the character moments in this story nearly enough time for me to feel any meaningful connection to these kind of events. This anime explores a lot of really interesting concepts and ideas, but I kinda wish we explored less of them. I think this is an anime where the episodic narrative structure is actually detrimental, which, if you know me, is about the opposite of how I usually feel about this brand of storytelling. But Lazarus is trying to touch on ideas that I think need more than 20 minutes of coverage before we fly off to the next one. Now, I get there's a 30-day time limit, but the writer also wrote the 30-day time limit. They could have just not done that. However, regardless of these issues, I by no means regret the time I've given the show, and if anything, you gotta appreciate anime like this, which is willing to do things you might not be used to in the medium. Like, maybe, I don't know, having a black character in your main cast. Now this might be a me problem, I don't think it is, but I don't think I can name many other anime that have this. You know what, let me try. Okay, number 1. Oh, Licorice Recoil. Okay, there's one. Oh, The Amazing World of Gumball. Nice. Yeah, check out Lazarus if for some reason you haven't kept up. There are some issues with the pacing, but I would also say that about a roller coaster ride, and I still enjoy those. Alright, video over. Have an awesome rest of your day. I genuinely mean that. I think that would be really nice if you did. Till next time.